Hey guys, this is Nick and welcome back to Stellaris, where last time we left our friends' asses being kicked by this little giant army here of the Zag Blood Protectors, which are a fallen empire which woke up, and, well, while we let them just grab everything they wanted, since they were getting way too close to my vessels and to myself, I decided to send all of my fleets to smash their own. So yeah, that was a huge battle, and now they are totally pathetic in terms of fleet power, although they can regrow that fast, and the Mishar Unified Colonies just jumped on the occasion to grab one of their systems, which they owned before, although they probably lost a ton of fleet power here, because yeah, those systems are well defended. So now we're just gonna see how these guys are going to respond, how this war is going to end, because honestly they could just settle the status quo if they wanted. And well, we're gonna have to reinforce our ships as well, because, yeah, they took a huge battering. Thankfully, what we have in here is a mega shipyard framework, which is going to be able to produce 5 ships at a time, and if we had enough alloys, we could upgrade it as well. We do have a second giant mega structure, which is the interstellar assembly, and we're building it to get 10% more diplomatic weight, so we can just support and pass more resolutions. We also have the change council size resolution, which is currently being voted on, and currently we're winning this. Most surprisingly, a lot of people are thinking it's really good. And all of these people are Coalition of Gulg, my vassals, Zalvan Combine, my friends, Sakid Foundation, my vassals, Yapathi Principality, my vassals, and the Eurasian Corporate Unions, which are my vassals as well. So yep, they're all voting with me, and that's enough to offset everybody else in the galaxy, which is pretty fantastic. In terms of research, there's nothing really very interesting, but I'm guessing we're gonna do the fast ones that we can, and maybe try to give some people some jobs, because, yeah, they kind of start needing some jobs right now. We do have a timed project that I sent a vessel on, like this guy. He's gonna go research all of that, to make sure that we can advance our tech if we need to. Yeah, so reinforcements are already coming in, mostly corvettes, because that's what we lost mainly, but we also did lose a fair few battleships, which are going to be very costly to replace, as you can tell by the low amount of alloys that we have right now. We have the Galactic Stock Exchange as a galactic market. We could improve admin cap plus 15, but that's honestly not really needed. Although since we are starting to integrate these guys into my own empire, might not be a terrible idea to do just that. Because yeah, this is going to cost us in terms of admin cap probably. We're gonna have a ton of work to do to put their planets up to speed probably as well, because I don't think they do have much in here. Because yeah, once this war is done, and it will be done at some point, these guys are going to back off or settle the stat. Oh yep, they still have 66,000 in fleet power, which is the equivalent of one of my fleets. So they're probably gonna no, they're sending it immediately to attack again. Okay, they decided that's enough for them to give it a go. So okay, well, they're gonna give it a go again. If they want to come at me, I'm not really too worried, honestly. Most of my fleets are way better than theirs. Like, this one is already 80,000. Yeah, so this fleet is already up to 76,000 fleet power. So yeah, you know, these guys are strong. They probably want revenge, honestly. They're probably gonna come back to try and shoot me. But if we have to destroy their power, I will do it. I just want them to win the war. I'd like them to not attack me, but keep attacking the Mishar. Yeah, so this guy is a substance abuser. That's... oh yeah. No worries, that's just the admiral we hired, and he's not even that good, so... if we lose him to drug abuse, it's okay. I mean, it's not too bad. And yeah, I'd like this war to end at some point, so I can just start making my own wars, like with the Sidran, for example, because these guys are not really friendly anymore. They used to be at some... what? The Sakid Commonwealth has... the Sakid Commonwealth has declared war on these... what? They're at war with the Lozavata. Oh yeah, and the Lozavata vassalized these guys, I think. These... yep. Yeah, they're vassals of the Lozavata Star regime. So they're attacking each other, which is very surprising, because I don't think these guys matter much. Like, they probably don't have a... yeah, 131 fleet power. They have literally nothing. These guys are now hostile. We have lost somebody. A scientist. Well, yeah, that's gonna help you investigate those research, you idiot. Grab anybody. No one cares. Just hurry up. This fleet is not coming towards us, though. Moving to the Faragir system. No, you're not moving. You're researching that first. Then you're moving. Come on. Oh, we have the interstellar assembly, the Locus. Sophisticated holographic projection of a black hole. It is meant to evoke the gravitational chasm that lurks in the galactic core, the fulcrum upon which the galaxy turns. Once fully built, this place will also be an axle of sorts, around which the quiet diplomacy and soft power that often drive the galaxy swirl. So we have our Locus, which is here and looks pretty cool. So now we should have 10% more diplomatic weight. Yep, probably. Interstellar Assembly Locus plus 10%. If we wanted to upgrade that again, we could do so to get 20% diplomatic weight and one more envoy, but that's 10,000 alloys, and we do not have 10,000 alloys right now. Like, we are far from it, even with selling a bunch of stuff. Like, we could sell so many rare crystals, though. We could sell some of those again. This is going super fast. We can buy plenty of alloys now, and this is going to be very useful in the long run, so let's do it. I think that's a good option. We don't need all that much. We need this, we need this, we need this. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I bought way too many of these. There we go, 5.8. We're gonna stop here. We have the starbase upgrade cost and upgrade speed, so we could either improve our weapons, get to robots, but I don't think robots are going to be useful for us. Let's go for kinetic weapon, strike-craft attack speed. It's probably better. There you go, you grabbed all the debris. I didn't take a look at what that gave me, but apparently that was enough. Track on the map, go to... Where? Oh, there are the debris. There's all the debris. Okay, well, research all the debris.
Our ships have been made.
These guys don't seem to be moving towards me. If they do, well, I can always put this guy on evasive stance if he's not already. He's already evasive, so if the fleet comes in, he's gonna escape immediately and leave the debris behind. It's all alright. But I've got a strong suspicion that these guys really do want to come and try and avenge their fallen brothers. Which is probably not gonna go well for them, honestly, because, yeah, that's not how that works, guys. It's not. And yeah, my Mishar friends and the Kalazan have plenty of fleet power, but I don't think even with their fleets... Yeah, with their fleets combined, they could be able to deal with these guys, but I don't really see them pulling up their resources and doing it, honestly. Dark matter reactor is going to be very useful. That's probably thanks to the ships we destroyed right there, which is good. That wasn't for nothing. Like, even if they decided to attack us, at least we grab something off of them. And we're almost at 10,000 alloys, which we can use to build the next step of this thing, the console ring. So one more envoy, which we could dispatch to the Federation to make it go a little bit faster in terms of XP, because we're still losing some right now. Or we could assign it to the galactic community to gain even more diplomatic weight. And there we go, console ring. 3 years to wait for that. Next upgrade will be the Mega Shipyard for a Mega Shipyard core, which will have plus 67% something. I'm guessing that's ship build speed, but the monthly upkeep is just nuts. And now we're gonna have a good battle, I think. Because we have big fleets right there, and yeah, they're probably bombing their own planets, yep. So the the Kalazan Republic is going to try and fight these guys, but they're gonna get wrecked, I think. Like, they have 50 something thousand strength against 76,000. They're gonna get demolished, but let's witness that. Sending the torpedoes. Yeah, these guys haven't lost a single ship yet, and the other fleets are already in disarray. There they go, they're starting to take a battering here and there as well. Wow, this is beautiful though. I always like how these fights look, like the effects are just over the top, but they really do look super good. Like, it's a really light and sound show, it's beautiful. But my friends are getting trounced, because yeah, they have cruisers, I don't see battleships, yet they do have some battleships. That's not gonna last long though, but at least the enemy fleet is getting a little bit battered here and there. Like, they're really taking a beating, which might mean that my friends might be able to retake everything. If the Zakplot protectors don't rebuild the fleet, they'll probably be done for. Yeah, poor Kalazan fleets, they're just taking so much damage. Like, even one of these battleships is just it's still huge when you compare it to the others. It's just huge and it's beautiful, and it's just wrecking all of my friends. They have nothing left, and they're done. Don't take on a fallen empire unless you have overwhelming numbers. That's always the good solution to pick. I mean, if they send this one in here, if they had this one immediately, they could have done it. Like 3 fleets of 30,000 could have taken down these guys, but now they're just gonna go home and repair probably. Oh yeah, they're now only 2 stars. They're still 51,000k though, 51,000 fleet strength. So they could still be a lot of trouble, but if these guys keep pulling their fleets together, they will be able to defeat them if they want to. Which is a shame, because I'd like to see the Mishar really taken down a notch. But for now they still exist and they're still beating us in terms of score. So yeah, we're gonna have to do something about them at some point. We might even have to kick them out of the Federation. Even if I have to buy all the favors in the world. I mean, no one would vote yes apart from the Bothrians. Even my friends, like my vassals, don't vote yes. So we'd have to buy favors from literally everybody. And since we're voting with diplomatic weight, though, I think, like our voting, yeah, it's diplomatic. So I could maybe overrule everybody else, honestly, because in terms of diplomatic weight, if we look at what's combined, there's the Kelazan, 15,000 plus 41,000. That's 50, 56. With everybody added, yeah, they would win, but if I buy some favors, I could manage to kick them out of the Federation, and then I wouldn't need to do anything special. Because they would lose 10,000 score immediately, and they would be basically screwed in terms of score. And they would also be fair game for anybody who wanted to attack them. So that would diminish Federation cohesion, probably. I would have to send an envoy there, but that wouldn't be too terrible. I could just remove them from the Federation. Like, I invited them because they were super strong and they could add a lot to our Federation at the time. But now they're way too big for their boots. Their advanced start gave them a ton of stuff compared to us. And I don't quite like that. See, they're still equivalent in everything, even with most of their southern borders taken. Oh, there's another battle here. Yeah, these guys are getting massacred. That's, yep, 100% war exhaustion in there. Resolution has been passed. Change the council size to 2. So there's just me and the Mishar in the council now, which can use emergency measures. Which is pretty cool. And now the veto power. Where's the council veto power? Like, we could also try to send for the council size to be reduced to 1, so I would be the council and nobody else would be. Which would be very good. I don't think I need a permanent seat, though. Enable council power. This one cannot be proposed for another... Okay, so it probably failed before. Because I opposed it at the time. So yeah, we need to wait a bunch of time to enable that again. Yeah, these guys just destroyed everything. Wow. They're just wrecking everything here. And they are sending a pretty hefty fleet in there. 31,000. They are taking the system. Okay, so maybe the Zag Blood Protectors are taking a beating. But good luck trying to attack their system. Well, 500 is not that terrible in terms of defenses. I don't want the Mishar to grow their strength, I want them to lose. But they're taking enemy systems left and right. That's no good at all. That is absolutely not good, they're winning. High war exhaustion, will be forced to make peace. Oh, peace offer. Mishar Unified Colonies wishes to sign peace. Let's vote yes for that. What is that gonna do? I think these territories will be now fallen empires. No! Okay, so these guys just won territory out of that war. Well, that didn't go as I wanted to go. Not at all. Like, these guys are even stronger now. They gained planets. These guys are smashed. That is not at all what I wanted to see. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of you guys. If I wanted to kick you from the Federation, we can start a vote to kick them. So, basically what we need to do is buy favors from everybody. So favors, give me 10 favors. I can only have 8 because I probably already have 2. I will give you alloys monthly. I can give you plenty of alloys, like 100. No, 100 is too much, right? Yeah, that's way too much. They still want some alloys, though. I could give them, yeah, a few thousand alloys and reduce that. No, they really don't want to do that. They probably don't need alloys right now, but dark matter... I don't use it for anything, and they probably don't have that much. So monthly, 1, 2, 3, 4 dark matter. And then I could give them some monthly alloys. Not 100. 24. That's good. Okay, 8 favors from these guys. Now we need favors from... who's there? The Zelven Combine. Everybody's accepting the trade deals. There we go. All the trade deals are in there. Admin cap plus 15. We can research... leader lifespan plus 5 years is not bad. And now if I start a vote to kick them from the Federation... Can we vote on that, guys? What? Member kicked. Okay. Well, seems to have worked. Voted to kick the Mishar Unified Colonies from the Federation. Okay, well, they're not part of the Federation anymore. That's good. I didn't even need any of my favors. I have so many favors from everybody now. Diplomatic proposal from the Mishar. The Mishar wants to form a commercial pact. Sure. Like, they like us. They're not part of the Federation, but they're still friendly. That's... Oh, yeah. We need an envoy there. I'm gonna remove one from the galactic community and put it in here. And, yeah, we probably need to put a second one for now. There we go. Plus 0.75. That's gonna go back up. And we'll send other envoys when the cohesion goes back up a little bit. Now you guys are so weak. Like, look at you. Like, the Federation probably lost a ton of power there. But 11,000 is still good. And now you're alone. You are all alone, so this means that they won't win. That was a very good maneuver. And now I've got plenty of favors. My alloy capacity has been a little bit knackered, but it's not terrible. My special resources, I still win 1 dark matter per month, which is good as well. That's very good. They are not a member of the Federation, and if they want to rejoin, I will kick them out again, because I don't want them to win this. Yeah, starting a war with these guys, to grab some systems off of them, wouldn't be such a stupid idea. Because if I grabbed all this branch, I would have another gateway here, which they could not use. And I could lock them down to only 1 border system, and 1 border system here, and another one there. If I claimed these 3 systems and went to war with them, I couldn't vassalize them. They're too equivalent. There's no way. Yeah, we're not superior. But these guys could make good victims, honestly, if we wanted to. Because they would be attacked from all sides, like the Bothrians would attack them, the Kelazan would attack them, everybody would attack them. Could we declare war? Could we claim some of their systems? Like, just to see if that would work out. 1, 2, 3, and I couldn't grab the last one, unfortunately. I'm still gonna make the claims and wait a little bit for these guys to be integrated. Once that's done, we'll be good. Yeah, I'm gonna claim all of this and see if that could work, because honestly their fleets are not enough to stop us. They're supposed to have equivalent fleet power, but I don't think that's the case. They got just better. They have plenty of small fleets, that's for sure, but if we decided to attack them, they wouldn't be able to resist. We could just block them off with 1 fleet here, and send another one to the Kelazan to block them somewhere over there, like there. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to do shit. They do have plenty of fleets down there, but that's not enough. And I could also jump right in the middle of their territories thanks to the wormhole, because there's a wormhole that leads here, in Dantor. So I could even try and say, hey, you're gonna give me some more of all of that. Okay, since we're at peace, it might be time to take a look at what we could change. Like, we could probably vote high federation, high centralization, and decide to go to the strongest for succession type, which means that I could maybe, just maybe, gain complete control of the Federation and their fleets. So yeah, they don't have a choice, because, yeah, we're voting with diplomatic power. And with my diplomatic weight, there's absolutely no chance of me not winning anything, because my diplomatic weight is super high and probably higher than everybody else's combined. Which means that I could now decide that we vote to the strongest. And then we decide that we want fleets to be the determining factor, which means that I control everything. So now I am always the president. Probably. Once we change, yeah. Yes, on status change. Succession term for 10 years. That would pass as well. There we go. Which means that every 10 years the president will change and will be based on fleet power. Problem is, I am the only one with a good fleet power. So yeah, I'm gonna be president of the Federation all the time. Everyone can contribute. War declarations will be decided by the president. Because I am the one who can decide all of that. And invite members, I am the one who decides that as well. There we go. And free migration enabled, separate treaties are allowed. Which now means that, yeah, we are losing a little bit of cohesion, so we're going to assign another envoy in the galactic community to the Federation. There we go. And now we can just wait for these guys to expire as the president. So yeah, the Federation is basically completely ours. We can overrule anything that the other guys say. My diplomatic weight is a little bit lower than it used to, but honestly it's not too bad. And we'll soon be voting on this thing, which will allow me to declare anybody in breach of the galactic law. And the Mishar will probably be those guys, honestly. I'm sorry guys, but yeah, you're gonna be in breach of galactic law, lose your diplomatic weight. And which means that I can basically vote anything I want in the council as well. So yeah, my plan took some time to get into motion, but now it's all good. We could try and vassalize the VEM Foundation, honestly. It wouldn't be a terrible idea. They have plenty of planets. What's their score right now? VEM Foundation. Lothrians, Orasians. Well, they're still better than my vassals. VEM Foundation is here, 4.6k. If we manage to crush these guys, like everybody else in the Federation would like that probably, I'm gonna go crush these guys. Offer a protectorate status. Confirm. They're obviously gonna say no. They refused, which means that if they do refuse, I can decide to declare war. I can't. You must be the Federation president. Did I just screw me? I screwed myself over of declaring wars, didn't I? Really well done! Oh, what an idiot. Okay, I really thought the president would change immediately, but no it doesn't. So yeah, for now I cannot declare war on these guys, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to wait for the president to change. It's obviously going to be me. But for now we can do what I wanted to do. That's not very clever, Nick. But at least my console ring is back online, so we are 66,000. And once we don't need that many envoys in the Federation... Oh, an envoy died. That's sad. So now we can choose. Either we want the mega shipyard, or we want to keep improving this thing, which would give me 30% more diplomatic weight instead of plus 20, and still one more envoy. Which wouldn't be terrible, because with that, it means that we could still completely steamroll everybody. We have gained administrative control. Umara, formerly holding of the Yapathi. Oh, the Yapathi have been integrated right now. Good. We have way too many star bases, so we're gonna have to get rid of some of those. Downgrade that. That's at least one megastructure. What's that mega? A Ruin Science Nexus. Okay, we don't need a starbase there. Downgrade that. We still need to downgrade 5 in total. Yeah, this one can be downgraded. Doesn't look useful. Downgrade that as well. And that should be the lot, right? Now we still have one more that we could get rid of. Sapir is going to be downgraded. This is completely and utterly useless. There we go. And all of these fleets will be probably dismantled, honestly, because yeah, they are not useful at all. Like, they're crappy and terrible. So this is all ours now. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And there's plenty of trade value uncollected, but since I cannot have any star bases, we're going to leave it uncollected for now. If we ever need to tap into that, we can just try and find some more starbase cap at some point. Maybe just by grabbing those systems, honestly. Did that move our diplomatic weight? 76,000. Yep, that's just good. And in terms of Federation, we probably lost an envoy there, yeah. Our cohesion is not high right now, because we lost the envoy of those guys. We're gonna need to send another envoy and lose one in the galactic community, unfortunately. Okay, we have 15,000 alloys, so either we reinforce the fleets if we can, but they're saying I can't afford that, which is really, really strange, because I don't see how that would be possible. I have so much money right now. But I'm guessing we're restoring the Science Nexus then. That's exactly what it costs, so let's do this. Interstellar Assembly, Forum Modules. Excellent. So now we have an even bigger thing right there. This is huge. There's another step again for 2 more envoys and 40%. That's only 10,000 alloys. I mean, I probably can immediately reach that by selling all of that shit. There we go. 9,000, so we just have 2 months to wait, and then we can upgrade it to the next step for even more envoys. Okay, 10,000 alloys right now. So now we can start upgrading this to the next step. Council election imminent. Obviously, it's gonna be me and the Mishar. Not too surprising here. Council has been voted on. Yeah, of course, I'm in the council. That's not a big surprise. It's voted on diplomatic weight. No one is even getting close to touching us, so... Come on, Bothrians, release the presidency! This is our job. We need to declare wars on so many people. Okay guys, well I think that's gonna be enough for this part. Next time we're gonna wait to see if the Bothrians release the presidency, and if we grab the presidency, we're gonna attack the Mishar bit by bit, trying to grab some of their systems until we can develop a more powerful casus belli against them, and make them either into vassals or just completely conquer them if we could do that. In the meantime, we are integrating the Sakit Foundation as a complete part of the Empire. We'll do that with the Coalition of Gulk as well, so we have no vassals to worry about. We can just completely grab them. And, well, with the war with the Mishar, we're gonna have to make pauses in between, so we can probably vassalize some other stuff like the Vem Foundation or the Sidron Databank. It would really give us some more diplomatic weight. And with this diplomatic weight that we have, I think we can basically decide to vote on anything we'd like. Everybody would be forced to accept that, so we will probably abuse that power. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. If you really did like the video, I have a Patreon page. I'll leave a link in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!